Hey Fantastic You, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome, glad to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can be friends. Today I'm going to show you how to put together Cricut Design Space's Cardinal pop-up card. To hunt it down, you just go into projects. Right now it's the very first project because it just got released, but you could just do a search for Cardinal pop-up. And there it is right there. So I'm going to get this cut out and then I'll meet you at my craft desk. Here we have everything cut out. As you can see, we got a lot of little pieces. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start gluing pieces together. So grab this piece here and we're going to glue our little red dots onto the little circles on both sides. Okay, so once you got it all glued on, that's what it's going to look like, so we can put that one off to the side. Next, we're going to grab the biggest piece of the bird. So this one has the tail on it. And the two black pieces that do not have a circle cut out, they get glued on just like that. So you got to line this up perfectly because there is a slit in both the black and the bird. So I'll get these glued on, one on each side, and then we'll go on to the next step. So there's the black piece glued onto the bird. Next, we're going to glue these two orange triangle pieces, and they go just in the beak, just like that. So there's the middle part of the bird all done with the beak and the black for the facial features. So this piece can go off to the side. Next, you're going to grab one of the two partial bird pieces and make sure that you always have them opposite each other on your table because the pieces get glued on opposite. So we'll take this piece and a black piece and it lines up just like that. So go ahead and glue onto both of them and then we'll glue on the legs. Here are the black pieces attached. I'll give you another look at that. So make sure to line up the slit line as well on those. But next we're just going to glue on the cardinal's legs and it just goes right over the red. So on the same side as the black. Okay, so that's how your bird should look. So we'll move those ones out of the way. Next you're going to take this piece here with the two leaves and these four cutouts get attached on both sides. So the completed piece looks like that. You can put that one off to the side. Last two things to glue are the pieces of tree branch onto the inserts. So this is the right side, top, bottom. Gets glued on, lines up right in the corner. And this is the left side. And this is the top, that's the bottom. It just lines up just like that. So get those pieces glued in and then we'll go on to the next step. So those are all glued on. We'll move those off to the side so they can finish drying. Now I forgot there is two more pieces you have to glue on. So these pieces here, the little jut out, there's two of them, they're identical. They get glued on to the back side of the pieces with the legs. And they line up just like that. So get those glued on and then we're done gluing. Okay, that's what those pieces should look like. That's the front and obviously that's the back. So now we're going to put the bird together. So grab the main part of the bird and you've got these smaller solid red pieces. You're going to take the ones that have 3 slits on the top and 2 on the bottom, and starting from biggest into the first slit. Next biggest. Third. And the last one. So the flat part goes at the top, or again, the 3 slits will be at the top. Okay, there's This little piece here, this one goes at the top of the head and slides in. So next we're going to add our half part of the bird. And there's 4 slits on the top, and they line up with the 4 slits on the bottom. And make sure you've got the black and the orange on the outside. So there, that's one half. Do the exact same thing on the other side, again with that part of the bird on the outside. So there, now your bird should be pretty stable. And we're just going to add the wings. So 4 bottom slits, they line up with the 4 top slits. Just like that, and do the same on the other side. Next, we're assembling the branch and attaching the bird to the branch. So you're going to take the piece with the 5 slits at the bottom. There's a slit on each side at the top, and you're going to line those up. Just like that. So with the bird facing you, 1 extra slit at the back, 2 at the front. Our one with the leaves slides in to the first one on your right. There we go. Next, the one without the tab goes in between the feet and the one with the leaves. And then finally, the one with the bottom tab goes in the very last one, and the tab is to the front of the bird. Now you'll see that you have 2 slits, 1 on each side. Take this piece here, and it goes on the front. So again, this is tricky to line up. There. And then the back piece goes on like this. So you'll have the longer jut out on the left side. Okay, so next you're going to fold the outside of your card. There are double score lines on there, and the reason for that, this card is a little thicker than your average card. So give them a nice fold. If you have tools to help you, go ahead and use those. Now make sure you have everything lined up properly, and the card and the white parts line up on the 2 score lines. Just trying to line these up the best I can. Okay, let's get this taped in. First, I'm going to get my tape around our Cardinal. Let's cut out the front of the card. Go. Then I'm going to do outside of this card. Or insert, sorry. we're going to get this lined up. This is always the tricky part. So line this piece up with the outer score line. Center it the best you can. And then tape the back side on. So here is the final reveal. There's the front of the card. Got our pretty cardinal sitting on a branch. Open it up, and you can see the bird and the branch are on angles. I do love the tree branch on either side. I think that's pretty cute. But there's a side view of the bird. There's the front view, the other side, and there's the back. So it is a little finicky to put together. Not as easy as some of the other pop-up cards by Cricut, but it's not a bad card. Definitely not a bad card. I will be doing this one again. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Until next time.